Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Jordan from the Just Jordan podcast. We back. It's been a minute. I ain't recording about 2 months. But we're gonna say this season 2. And he started off season 1, so he gonna start off season 2. Welcome back. Hold on, let me get this right. Let me sit up. PSB Houston City Director. Assistant, what's your assistant head? Not head, never mind. I don't assistant coach at St. John's? St. John's School. Edward Chung. Give him a hand clap. What's up, man? How you doing? How you doing? I can see. Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm blessed, I'm doing good. I'm doing well. I'm getting back into this space. Took me a little break. I'm in a new camera. I ain't using my phone no more. See, my phone's right here. Bought me a camera that cost me a pretty penny, So we're gonna put this thing to use. Yeah, I want to talk about PSB though. Last time we talked, you didn't know where you was going. You was like, I don't know what the future holds because you just left Lone Star. Yeah, this is right after Lone Star. So, yeah, we level up for real. Tell me about PSB. What is PSB? A lot of people don't know what it is. So, yeah, talk about PSB a little bit.
PSB stands for Pro Skills Basketball, and it is a club organization like AAU doing clinics, camps, having teams, double teams, and whatnot. It started off in North Carolina with the two founders played at Davidson, same school that Steph Curry went to, and they actually, for a period of time, Team Curry played under them before they broke off. But they started in North Carolina, and now it's in multiple states. I think almost 40 cities across the U.S. now, ranging from North Carolina all the way to, there's teams in Vegas now. There's a PSB Vegas. So they were in Houston for a couple of years, and then the director and did something new, so they took a little pause, but now it's coming back for the 2026 season. And yeah, I'll be leading that as the city director here, just trying to build a program.
Okay. That sounds like a great program. Yeah. So, like, city director, what do that entail? Like, are you coaching too? Or
So city director, I mean, it's just, I'll be at the forefront, finding gyms for practice, making tournament schedules, running the clinics and camps that we offer, and then hiring coaches because we hope to have multiple teams. Will I be coaching? I'll say yes.
okay.
I don't know which group, maybe 2 groups max. I won't coach more than 2, but I'll do 1. The main thing about PSB that they care about is just quality, being a quality program that is very organized and communicates well, but then also develops players. And across the country, they have a pretty good reputation of that. So we hope to continue that in Houston.
Okay. How many teams you thinking on, having the first year?
The first year, I like to aim high. I'm hoping 8 to 10.
Okay.
Realistically, probably 5 to 6, maybe. And then by 2027, in that 10 to 12 range as it grows.
Okay.
But, we want to have quality. So we won't force having a million teams if we're not able to have the coaching or, they have potential to develop. We'll see.
Okay. Well, for context, he had next level hoops. And the year I was there, how many teams we had? 6?
6, yeah.
And we was broke. So now I think 6 to 8 is probably realistic now because you have the backing. Like, we was winning and we were struggling. We was coming out of our pockets. But I wanted to say that I'm happy for you because I know the journey and leaving Lone Star was a big jump because you've been there so long. And, we never won the big one. And that's probably going to haunt us for a while because, some people who didn't deserve to win the big one won the big one. But I'm happy for you. I'm glad you got this opportunity. And, yeah, man, I'm ready to see PSB on the map. Now, St. John's. I want to talk about St. John's, too. When you told me this, I was like, what? You just called me one day, like, yeah, man, I'm just going to St. John's. What? Wait a minute. What? So how did that come about? You know, what was the process? Did they reach out to you? Did you reach out to them? How did that go?
So I think I like to start with how did it come about? So in the last less than a year, probably in the last 6 to 8 months, I've had like I don't know, a different view, even with the sport, where and chasing doing this, and where I want to be and how I want to grow. The main thing for me is being around the sport, being in a place where I feel like the people around me care. Um, where and care about what, care about development, care about, protecting the sport. And then for me, just continuing to grow even as a coach. And it's not always even about because I've been a head coach now since 20, or well, I don't know, for a long time. And I haven't assisted coaches since I was at Redemption Christian in 2017. It wasn't about just being in a head coaching situation. It wasn't about being with the best team possible to win a million games, but it was somewhere where I could see myself plug in. There's quality as far as school goes, up the line for education. So I had reached out to them, I think even last year, just and when I was still at Lone Star, we didn't really talk then, but the coach reached out to me a couple months ago and was like, you had reached out a while back for another season, but now we have an opening. And would you like to talk about it? And I'm in a season of my life where now I'm going full time with basketball through PSB, through my own training. And I was kind of looking for another school basketball coaching situation. So I was like, yeah, I'll check it out. And after meeting with our head coach and the associate head coach and being on campus, it's like this is the right fit for me to be able to grow. Coach Boone, he really cares about development in the kids. He has a lot of passion. I'm learning, but I'm also in a space where he's very open as a head coach that we all bring something to the table. I run workouts sometimes, the other assistant runs workouts. Yeah, it's a good situation for me right now, and it works well with what I'm doing. So I'm enjoying my time over there. And it's just funny because I mean, growing up, St. John's was like almost like a rival in high
Mhm.
school. But I mean, that's high school. So, but it's fun doing it for sure.
Okay, man, that's what I like to hear. That is what I like to hear. The last time we talked, you didn't know if you were gonna coach the summer, and you end up coaching this past summer at Just Play, and you coached the girls. We both worked at, we both coached at Just Play. So tell me how that experience was, coaching girls on that level, and y'all won a lot of games. I'll be real with you, y'all beat some teams. So tell me how this past summer was for you.
So yeah, I didn't know if I was gonna coach AAU again, and then I did, like you said, and I coached girls. Because again, it was all a part of that process of I just want to be around basketball. Like I figured that out, and I want to continue to get better. So there was an opportunity to coach a ninth grade girls team. I've never done that before. I coached the women at Lone Star Sci Fair as well as the men a couple seasons. But this was different, and it was just another challenge of okay, let's take this on and see how this goes. Just Play provided a nice platform for me to be able to have a space with a solid team, and we could train, and they kind of just let me do my thing with that group. I learned a lot, honestly. Girls basketball is a lot different from boys, and it's a lot different from community college. I had to learn to communicate a different way, and ultimately become a more well-rounded coach. But being in that atmosphere and developing younger talent again, mixing that up with the community college level, I was like, man, it's just basketball ultimately. And it really was like, man, this is a passion. Honestly, like that group, it was funny because during the time, I'm like, man, I'm coaching girls. I'll probably never do this again. But then, I'm like, man, I actually want to see this through with this group. It wasn't a situation where I just wanted to jump ship from Just Play. It's just when you have an opportunity to become a director of a program like PSB, you got to do it. So, but yeah, no, I enjoyed my summer and my spring. Coaching AAU was normal. Win games, it's good. Lose games, people get mad. It felt like, okay, I remember this. But overall, it was a good season.
Man, I'm glad to hear that. Now we got all that out the way. Let's talk about these Rockets. Let's talk about these Rockets. How you feel like we're on a 3-game winning streak, right? So how do you feel these last 5 games been for the Rockets? These first 5.
I think it still sucks that Fred is injured um, and out for the season. That was a big piece for them, right? Everybody wants to handle the ball, but not everybody is a true decision maker. And not to mention, he shot 10 threes a game last season. So we talk about gravity and spacing. Losing him, that did hurt. I will say they've done well, honestly. I mean, the games that they've lost, I mean, they're tough games, playoff teams. Amin is growing as a guard. They're a talented team. I still think it would be nice to have another facilitator slash shot maker, somebody else who can guard the point guard position. I think people are realizing how difficult it is to be a lead guard and not just play on the wing like Almond last year. We saw the projection and people, anticipated a major takeoff this season. And I think next to Fred, he would have, but now having to take on the load of number one facilitator, guard point guards, his numbers have taken a little dip. He shot the ball pretty bad from three. I think he'll do a little better, but I think he's coming along slowly. It'd be nice if Reed Shepherd can show that he can handle the ball versus some pressure. But ultimately, I mean, they have enough talent, honestly. Like, I think we've talked about it before. Like, to win a championship, you just have to be good enough to compete and then be healthy. Because the Pacers made it
Yeah,
to the championship last year. Nobody saw that, but they were the healthy team in the East. So, I mean, they're right there. I give them B plus, but ultimately, it's a lot of really good teams in the West.
a lot. Because low key, you still got big dog, the Thunder.
If you had to pick your favorite in the East and West, who you got?
After 6 games, well, them Thunder looking good.
And J-Dub hasn't played, keep that in mind.
That's what I'm saying. And I ain't gonna lie, Jokic is on another level this year. He had 3 straight triple doubles. Like, I still think the Thunder and not the East are wide open. I ain't gonna lie. I could put a name in the hat and just pick one because it's really ain't nobody. The Pistons looking good. The Hawks, we gonna see how they do without Trey, but they was looking good. The East is just
It's tough.
really, I don't know. And if Embiid play the whole year, they might be the favorite for me.
If Embiid plays the end of the year.
Yeah, he got to make it to the playoffs. Like, I need him in the playoffs. Right now, probably the Thunder. I'm going to say Philly.
That's crazy to say, but honestly, Philly, their guard play is elite too. VJ Max.
Oh, we go VJ. VJ might win Rookie of the Year.
He's my favorite to win Rookie of the Year.
Because they got Cooper running point guard. Let me ask you about this. What you feel about Cooper running point guard?
Hold on, before I touch on that. You had said Thunder and Philly. I think Denver's going to be in the championship if they stay healthy because they took the Thunder to 7 with a broke roster, and now they have depth. Their shooting percentage is insane. I think when it comes down to it, trying to beat them 4 times in 7 games is going to be maybe impossible.
You right.
It'll be, I mean, the Thunder are going to be right there. But now back to Cooper, I think it's almost the same situation as Amon, almost times 2 because he's a rookie. So you take a rookie who's never played point guard, who turned the ball over a lot at Duke. Granted, he's a year younger, but he turned the ball over a lot at Duke. And you start him at point guard in the NBA, and what do you expect? It's going to be inconsistent. I think, honestly, he's done a good job. I mean, but he's going to struggle. Again, same thing with them. Having a lead guard out there, they obviously don't trust D'Lo.
That's what I'm saying. What was the point of getting D'Lo?
They don't play him.
Yeah, and then he's not going to start, and then you don't play him. What the?
And he hasn't really played that bad. I don't know. They just don't trust him. But I mean, with them, at least you know Kyrie's coming back. And Kyrie, honestly, has done a good job in Dallas as far as being a leader. Cooper's looked good, but as a point guard, he obviously has not looked great. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're just trying to show the fans like, hey, we replaced Luka with Cooper Flag, same point guard. It's not the same thing.
No.
It's not the same thing. That trade is still looking really bad with AD looking banged up again. You just don't trade a talent like that when he's 26 years old. You don't do that.
No. Speaking of the Lakers, AR-15 then went on people keep saying Jeremy Lin run, but now it's a different because how he's doing it. It's more, we seen it before, like when they went out, but this year he's showing, oh yeah, y'all finna pay me some money. Like, y'all finna give me some bread.
What do the Lakers do? And I know you're a Bron fan. So what happens when LeBron comes back? Do you say, Bron, you play the 4 for us, please? Or do you say, or what are you doing? Are you looking to move him? What do you do?
Low key, I think if Bron, I have a conversation with him. I'll be like, hey, this is probably the only time in your life where we gonna tell you we don't need you to average 25. Like, if you average 20, are we good? Like, we don't, because AR-15 has shown, hey, I can do this. Like, my two best players was out. Hell, AR, I ain't gonna say he better than Bron, but my two best players out. I had 50, 40, and then a game winner and I had 16 assists that game.
I think that's a thing too. Like, can Bron deal with not having the possessions? So it's not even almost the scoring. It's gonna be Bron. Can you have 5 assists a game? Are you good with 4 assists a game? Or do you say AR? Sorry, it's LeBron. So that's the clash because I mean that's what it comes down to when it's one basketball. Not so much even just the points, but the possessions of AR. Yeah, he was balling, but he did it. He had the ball in his hand every possession. And even we've now seen he can get his game off with Luca. So we've seen he can play with Luca. But now when you're throwing back in LeBron, you're in that spot of, Brian, you're LeBron James. But
Is it time for him to take a back seat? Yeah, I don't know. You think he could be like Draymond?
absolutely not. I think maybe he could take a slight step. It may be something similar to his USA role, maybe, where it's like sometime, but I don't know. Honestly, I think they're all gonna have to take a little bit of a step back. Because I mean, you're not asking Luka to change his game.
Hell no.
So I mean,
Did you see him? You seen Bron game one? Bron was like, they all right here. He just like, he was mad than the motherfucker.
yeah, I don't know. And I think this was the first time too this offseason LeBron couldn't really dictate anything because teams weren't jumping to trade for him. The Lakers didn't want to extend him because we don't. I mean, it's unpredictable. We've never seen this ever in the NBA guy this good still at this age. Because I mean, I'm sure could he help Cleveland? Maybe a little, but they're not willing to come off any of their core pieces for LeBron.
So who, like, okay, say if Bron coming there, like, I want to be traded. Who would want to like
I feel like
go to
Golden
state?
State would try. But I don't even know what they'd be willing because I bet they wouldn't even want to trade Pods or Kaminga at this point.
Nah, Kaminga been looking good. It's really nobody. You can't trade him because who? Unless you get nickels on the dollar, like you can't. Like,
So you just have to hope for
that he'll just be like, fuck it, all right, I don't know. Cause Bron seemed like the one be like, okay, I'm gonna get like when he had Kyrie, okay, we go get your possessions. I don't know.
I have a crazy idea. What if Bron came and played point guard for the Rockets?
Who will give up? Who you give up for Bron?
Tyrese. Only when Finney Smith comes back. But honestly, there's no way he could because the NBA is so tricky too with like dollars. And the Rockets, they don't have the exception yet. I don't know. It's really an impossible situation. I'm trying to think of something that would work, like even with his pace and how he plays now. I don't know. I think the Lakers just gonna have to say, hopefully it works. Honestly. And it might. I mean, numbers might take a dip. It might work. But can they beat Denver? Can they beat OKC? I mean, that's the top teams in the West. Is anybody else up there with those two?
Off the top of my head,
Golden State?
yeah, like Clippers looking all right, but off the top of my head,
Clippers are so old, but I think the Clippers will be better.
hold on, we finna look at these standings. Hold on.
I think the Clippers are not a good regular season team, but I think they'll be better in the playoffs.
Cause off the top of my head, let's see. In the West, the Spurs are 5-1. Victor Wembanyama is, I'm not gonna lie, he is looking as advertised this year. If he stay healthy, the man might win MVP. Cause this kid, then the Trailblazers are 4-2. Oh my God, the Nuggets.
The Trailblazers are no pushover.
They're
Their
not.
defense is exceptional. They have a lot of defenders on that team, and then Wemby, like you said, I mean, he had his first real test with like the Suns were not going for that.
No.
They were doubling. The third guy was watching. So, but the way Wemby is, how cerebral, I know he's studying that film like crazy. But he had his first test of like, okay, this is superstardom now. But De'Aaron comes back soon. Fox.
See, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how this is gonna work because Harper's looking good, Castle's looking good, but you extended Fox, and Fox supposed to be your second guy, but y'all 5-1 without him. Like y'all winning, like y'all are beating teams without him.
Right. I mean, ultimately, Fox is still better than those guys today.
Yeah.
But like you said, they played well without him. They played without Shochan as well. I mean,
Rockets need a guard. Bring him back home. Come back home, Fox.
Oh, we love to see Fox in Houston. I mean, he's obviously gonna give them a booster when he comes back because the type of game, like the game they lost, when Fox is getting double and triple team, when Wemby's getting double triple team, those are the type of games Fox is gonna have his way. So, I mean, they're tough. I don't necessarily believe in them yet as far as winning it all, but for the regular season, them boys
Oh no,
are good.
I'm not gonna lie. The West is so everybody damn near the same. Got 1, 2, 3, 3 teams, 3-2. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 teams that 3-4. Damn, boys, it's just like the old West. Like, and then you got the Pelicans over 6.
It's a terrible blow it up, but the issue is they don't even have the pick. So if you blow it up,
Oh yeah,
you just lose this year.
it ain't no point. It ain't no point because then if it becomes number 1, you ain't got nothing to show for it. And then in the East, the Bulls are, oh my God, the Bulls.
I've been a fan of his game, but it's weird to say because it looks funny and we know his trouble history. But Josh Giddey is a hooper.
That's what I'm saying. When was this
I've been
in
called this, even in Oklahoma City, he
Yeah.
can play basketball, but they had to come off him for Shea to really
Yeah,
flourish.
yeah,
But Josh Giddey's a good basketball.
for sure. And then they don't got Kobe White. You bring Kobe White back, they're 5-1. The Bucks are 4. Giannis too. Oh my God, Giannis saying, "Okay, you think I can't play ball no more?" Okay.
He's at the point kind of where Bron was for like a decade, where like his numbers are just like what
Yeah.
Giannis do? 36 and 18, 6.
Man.
Like he's probably the best player in the NBA. Him and Jokic. I mean, Giannis does it every game. And it's just like, okay, he's not even top 3 in MVP voting just because of voters' boredom, but he's absolutely dominating.
No, like he's like the East. Damn, the Knicks 0-6.
The Knicks haven't won a game?
No, the Knicks. Knicks is 3-3.
Okay.
The East, it's more. Damn, they got 1, 2. They got 6 teams 3-4. The Celtics, Hornets, Magic, Hawks. Magic's been disappointing. That desert
Have definitely been disappointing.
Paulo hadn't took a step. Like he's
Kind of the same player. Obviously he's really talented, but he shoots the ball terrible.
he take terrible shots. Paulo think he's fucking KD.
He
Paulo
works out with KD.
cross.
He's not KD.
Pull up over trying to shoot over 2 people. Nah, brother, that ain't your game. That ain't get to the rim. Nah, it's it's gonna be a good year. It's unpredictable, but the Thunder's 7-0. That shit crazy. The Thunder are 7-0.
No, the Thunder without J-Dub, between them
And Denver.
those are my picks because Denver is just a well-oiled machine. Because Denver's not even a regular season team; they just want to be there at the end. And then when they're there at the end, it's hard to beat them boys.
My dark horse pick to come out the West. Shit, I'm gonna say the Warriors.
Is that considered a dark horse with Steph Curry?
Low key, yeah, because they supposed to be bad. They're
Jimmy?
so old. We talk about the Clippers being old.
Golden State's old too.
They are old.
But the difference is they do have Pods and Kuminga in their lineup.
Okay, I give you another one. We're gonna say the Timberwolves. I think if Ant, he just need a little help. He need Julius to give me a little. Just give me a little something, Julius. I don't need you to score 20. Give me 15, and I got the rest. Out the East, Atlanta Hawks.
If Trey gets healthy.
If Trey get healthy, because I'm not gonna lie, how they was looking with Trey, because he was playing bad and they still was winning. So if he get like how Trey get, they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals with a team that wasn't supposed to make the Eastern Conference Finals. And now I got Porzingis looking good, everybody looking good. That Jalen Johnson boy, god damn. But nah, that's because everybody else.
The Minnesota Timberwolves are one of the hardest teams to watch. I literally hate watching them play basketball. I hate the way they play. But they can compete. That's the crazy part. They're in every single game.
Yeah.
Julius Randle, I think, has to learn how to be a 2 guy, like a number 2 guy. Because since Ant's been out, he had a 30-point game a couple games ago. He's more comfortable. Yeah, Ant needs that help because Ant is, a top 5 to 7 player in the NBA. But yeah, they might be one of my least favorite teams to watch in the NBA. I don't know what it is. Rudy Gobert, I just can't stand it.
But he a double machine. I got him in fantasy, so I ain't gonna. No slander for Rudy Gobert right now. He's killing in fantasy. Keep going, brother. Keep going. All right, I want to talk about these Texans. This bullshit that I seen yesterday, I'm tired of Chung. Now, CJ went out. I think if CJ would have still kept playing, would have won. But We was winning damn near the whole game. And then here come Bo Nix. And our defense is supposed to be the main thing on our team. And Bo Nix say, got you again. And they had another fourth quarter comeback. Now I don't know, because this is supposed to be our year. Everybody was talking about Texans gonna get them. Texans gonna get them. We're fucking 3-5. I don't know what we need to do. I don't know what we need, because on paper we look good as fuck. Like on paper, like we look good. See, after last week, I thought CJ it finally clicked. I said, okay, he back, and then he got a concussion. And then David Mills come in. It looked like fucking 2000. What year did David Mills start? 2020. I thought it was 2021 all over again. Because then he come in. I say, Lord, here come this long neck nigga. And then I'm thinking, okay, all I needed you to do is don't fuck up. That's it. That's it. We winning. That's it. Then we couldn't score no more. We didn't score no more. We didn't score. We didn't get a fucking field goal. I say, bro, you know what?
That's my thing. Like, how many stops do we want the defense to get? No, but the Texans this season, it's been very frustrating. My thing is this, because coaching matters, right? It matters. And I have my points on this, all right? And I'll explain how coaching matters. Joe Flacco looked washed, like he should retire when he was in Cleveland. It was over. And he went through an entire training camp, went through everything. He's the same guy. He goes to Cincinnati, threw for 470 yards in one game. Yes, he has better receivers, but they also said that line in Cincinnati is just as bad as the Texans' offensive line, if not worse. So is it scheme? Is it good? They obviously have a great offensive scheme. Now their defense is terrible. That's another story. But 470 yards for a guy that a few weeks ago were like he should retire. Now back to the Texans. You have a guy, Bobby Slowick. He had a solid first season as a rookie coach. We're like, man, it's looking pretty good. Second year, looked like he took a step back. And we're like, wow, those were his first 2 seasons ever coaching. So usually you give a guy like that a third year if you have a team done. Yeah. But like we said, this is our year. So you know what, Slowick? Get out of here.
We fired that nigga.
Before he could figure out if he knew what he was doing, we fired him. So then we're like, okay, you fire him. We're going to bring in somebody who really knows what they're doing to put us over the top.
He a rookie.
What do? They bring in another rookie coach. So what sense does it make? You don't let the rookie coach figure it out by his third year, because that's your year that you like really determine if you got this. You bring in another first time. The first game of the Texans, they said this is the first time he's ever called plays. It looked like it.
Man, bro, this shit crazy.
So in a year of expectation and a defense that's flying all over and an offense that has pieces, Nico's played every game except for one. Dalton Schultz looks a lot better than he's looked. Yeah, we're missing Mixon, but that's it. The line's not great. It's not good. Get the ball out quick. We had one game where they were getting the ball out so fast. I said, here we go. We learned our lesson. Next game, we're running Woody Marks up the middle again. Why is Woody Marks running dives?
Dives, nigga. Dives. This is our play call. Dives.
And he's talented. Get the man in some space.
Dive. This is a drive. Dive. Play action. Sack. That's a drive.
And CJ, I don't know who he thought he was. Lamar Jackson. The slide was terrible and got knocked out.
That's why he don't run. That's why people ask, why CJ don't move it? That's why, because he don't know how to slide.
And the slide was terrible. Was the hit late? Borderline, but the slide wasn't great. And he went back. It wasn't the hit that gave him concussion. He hit his head on the ground. And then we can't score points. And now we got to play again with Davis Mills. The season's just been...
Man,
I don't even really talk about him anymore. I don't know what to do after the Astros didn't make the playoffs for the first time.
Since 2017?
16, 17, since they didn't make it. And then the Texans do this. At least we got the Rockets and go U of H Cougars in college basketball.
Yeah, go U of H. Go U of H. But now I don't know what. Because this was it. I was a firm believer. Everybody, when I started seeing people give us respect in the media, I said, okay, this is it. Everybody keep talking about, oh yeah, man, Texas this, Texas that. That defense. Well, fuck. Offense, we need help. Like, help. And like they was talking about the rookie receivers. I ain't gonna lie, the receivers are doing well. Everybody's doing well. It's just, I don't know. You just can't get over the hump. It was no way we shouldn't have scored 0 in the second half. Not even a field goal. Like, we couldn't get past the 50. Like, I'm like, bro, what the fuck going on? Like,
apparently, Bo Nix is the clutchest player since
Joe Montana. He more clutch that. I think he had it versus the Giants. I said, oh, here we go. He come strutting out there. He did this go. Did like this. I said, damn, Bo Nix to NBA.
It's anything else.
Cause hell, the U of H, the damn college football team they ain't worth shit no more either. They started off 4-0, or 3-0.
What are they now? 7-2.
Yeah, man, we should.
It's you know what? It's a process on that side though. They're headed the right direction.
Yeah, we play the Jags. That might be another loss. This is the rest of our records. Jags, Titans, that's a dub. Them niggas are. Eagles, that's a loss. Colts, I don't even know no more. That's a loss. Chiefs, that's a loss. We're gonna beat the Cardinals. We're gonna beat the Raiders. That might be a loss. And then the Colts. That might be another goddamn loss.
It could end pretty bad here. And hopefully, I mean,
you think they're gonna fire Nico? I mean, not Nico, DeMarco.
I don't think they'll fire D'Amico. I don't think so. They might.
Cause what are we fucking now? We 3-5. Let me see.
We gotta at least finish 8-9. Can we finish 8-9?
No, I don't think so. Cause we'll have to either beat the Colts, the Bills, or the Chiefs. Okay, we might split with the Colts. We might go 1-1.
Yeah, I don't.
We're gonna either have to be the Bills or the Chiefs to go 8-9.
They have a better chance versus the Chiefs than the Bills this year.
Oh yeah, because they didn't get Josh Allen last night. Josh Allen might win. He might go back to back. Cause really, it's either gonna be him or Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor. If a running back's gonna win it, it would be Jonathan Taylor. Or honestly, Matthew Stafford. If they keep winning games,
I can edit you out. Yeah, you can't see him. Yeah. Right now. This Out the Mud podcast. This Out the Mud podcast with Sean. Boy, that's the funniest shit I ever seen. Okay, all this out. But yeah. Well, since we talk about them Cougars, what you think about U of H? How you think they're gonna do this year?
So they just played that exhibition. Think Coach Shams, obviously he's a genius, but the way he's playing Kingston next to Milos was looking real nice in that exhibition. Kingston, obviously, he already came in really elite in transition, but he was showing the ability to get by guys, and he did a good job. This team is really talented. It's just going to be a matter of them being connected and getting over that hump and getting back to the championship, hopefully. But they're going to be right there again for sure.
Okay. Because don't they got, what's his son's name? He was no one sitting in the country.
Chris Sinot.
How you look?
Sinot they're breaking him like a wild horse. You know, he's unbelievable talented. He's able to play the 4, 6'10", 6'11", because they have JoJo still, and JoJo's the best defender in the country. So he's going to start the 5. But yeah, no, Sinot, if he can be that scorer, that third scorer for them, second, third scorer around 16 a game, that's going to be real tough.
Yeah, because he projected, I think top 5, top 10.
5
yeah.
range. He's real deal for sure.
So he can get us over that hump.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping for, man. The U of H championship would be incredible.
I know. I thought we had one last year.
And you know what's crazy? That was supposed to be the down team.
That is.
That was supposed to be the down year team, but they were just so connected. That was one they were locked in together. If any coach wants to show a team how to play together, show them that team. I mean, they played above, all expectation and really dominated the Big 12 again for a second year. And just, you come up short by one possession. It can go either way. It's tough.
Yeah, man. Nah, it's gonna be. I'm ready. I gotta go some of them games. I'm gonna go to the game this year, see what they on, cause it's gonna be a good year. But yeah, I heard you play softball, right? We're gonna talk about the softball. Y'all won, cause we were supposed to do this yesterday, and he texted me talking about, "Hey man, we still out here." I said, "Oh damn, y'all still winning?" So y'all won the whole thing.
Yeah, of course. At our age, man, you gotta stay active.
Yeah.
You gotta be well-rounded. So, yeah, play a little co-ed softball with the wife.
Okay.
And, yeah, we won that chip, man. Gotta get it done.
Oh, shit. No shit. That's good. I used to play. I put my groin. I said, hell no. I'm gonna come back out there, though. You know what we need to do? We need to get back in the men's league. I've been thinking about it.
What, basketball?
Yeah.
I've been saying I wasn't going to play again until I got into the 35 and up league.
Damn, nigga. That's the nigga. We still kind of young. That's
yeah,
a couple years.
A few years.
Yeah.
A few years off. No, but I have to, if I'm going to play basketball, see, that's the thing with basketball versus softball. Like, basketball was like real sports. If I'm going to do it, I got to get right. I got to get gyms. Hey, maybe so. Maybe it's that time next year.
Yeah, next summer. Yeah, give me a little time. Nigga, I need some time. I've been hoping. I need some time for that. But yeah, man, I just, just wanted to come back. Start season 2 off right, off right with my boy.
What are you doing coaching wise? What you about to get into?
Oh shit. I don't know. Like I told you earlier, it's 50-50 if I'm going to stay at my current employer.
What is the perfect situation for you coaching?
At this point in my life?
Yeah, like what do you
at now, if I'm going to coach a team like AAU wise, I just want to be competitive. And I just want to feel like we just not, just here just to be here. Or like we're not, like I'm into it, but the people I'm with not into it. Like I just want to feel like, yeah, I got my back, I got your back, and like team wise, I just want to compete. Like we ain't gotta be the best, cause to be the best, you gotta have some great players. But I just want to be like, okay, when they see me walk in the gym, okay, it's gonna be a dogfight. It's gonna be okay. They got some talent. We ain't gonna, oh, this is the get together. Oh, this is the. Nah, bro. I want them to be like, cause okay, this past summer, like I tell people, my team, we played in the prep hoop circuit. Outside the prep hoop circuit, we was like 27-5. Like we better lost. Like if you like on our level or below, oh, you gonna lose. Cause they just knew. They already knew we gonna beat y'all. It's when we start playing them top teams, like we played the 5th best team out of Oklahoma. They whooped our ass. But it's just cause the kids couldn't raise the level they play. I'm gonna say this: some kids did. Like as we went on in that tournament, some kids did, but it was just like everybody else was just like this. So it was just like I felt like, and then we didn't see that kind of competition outside of the circuit. So they didn't know what it looked like. And like we practice by ourselves. So when you practice by yourself, you scrimmaging your teammate. I ain't gonna take it serious. So it was that summer. It was a good summer, but it could have been better. And then, my big man broke his ankle. So I kind of knew what this summer was going to be. When he did that, he played the first tournament that Sunday. That Tuesday, I get a call, he broke his ankle at school. I was like, God damn. So, I had kids playing outside their position, but yeah, my ideal situation is just, I want to compete at this point. I don't want to do no developmental. Oh, I got to teach you how to play basketball. Fuck no. So I'm in my 30s now, and I've been coaching since I was 20. I stopped, came back. I coached with you at the college. That was my first time coming back to coach basketball. And then I went to Just Play, and hey, Coach Larry and them, I'm always going to be grateful because they welcomed me with open arms because this is my first time coming back. And, they've been patient with me. But now I'm at the point where, come on, give me some top dogs. This developmental shit, that's for the bird. That's for somebody who just getting into it. That's how I feel. If a team is developmental, it need to be somebody who's they played basketball before and they're just now coming into coaching. Like if I've been somewhere a couple of years now, goddamn, and I can coach. Like they know I can coach. I just feel like give me a chance, because I showed you last summer we won.
I feel that. I feel like I've almost come full circle, or like I flipped a 180 on that. I almost have the almost exact opposite thought. Like I almost want to take on a developmental team because, like, where I'm at now, like the way I view winning and losing is like I like seeing a team go from here to here and then here to here,
Yeah.
then here to here, and then here to here. Like I actually genuinely enjoy that now. So like those type of projects, I think they almost need elite coaches because if you have a developmental group or a team that's right here with a coach who's also learning, then you just kind of just stay there.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I've been at now. Where like, so if I coach multiple teams with, I think one of them might be like an elite older team, and then the other one might be a younger development team.
Okay.
So I can, and it also, even as a director doing that, it shows my parents like where my heart is. Like he actually means that it's not just about winning on the scoreboard for him. It's about growing a program. Like he's coaching the 3rd grade second team.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's just where I'm at with that right now.
But you didn't coach elite teams before.
No, that's true.
Yeah. You didn't. Yeah. So you didn't coach at BU, and you didn't coach kids that's in that's in the NBA that play overseas.
That's true.
Yeah. So it's kind of different.
So everybody has different lanes.
Yeah.
I
You
said,
full circle.
Me personally, I've kind of come around.
Yeah, I would too. I haven't done that yet. Okay. This past year, that team they could have been if they would have took it. Like I told them, if y'all want to do this, y'all have to take it serious. Like they took it serious, but then once they get hit in the mouth, it was like, nah. You gotta. Once you get hit in the mouth, you gotta keep going. You gotta hit them back. It's a game of runs. That's what I tell. Basketball is a game of run. They gonna make their run, so let's make ours back. Some kids, it ain't in them. We grew up different. Cause I got a kid now that I train. Like he has the talent. He has the talent, but it's more of a mental thing. It's more of, I don't know if I can do it. Like when we growing up, I don't know about you, but for me, you get me, I'm gonna get you back. This is how I was. Like, you scored? Oh, you finna get it back. Nowadays, kids be like,
Well, that's like a competitive thing.
Yeah.
Like just being competitive.
Yeah, I need that though. Like, because I'm on the side giving you everything I got. Like I be sweating when I leave a tournament. I just expect that for some of these kids, don't be sweating. I mean, bro, y'all look like y'all can play some more. I be like when we went to Kansas City. When we was there, I lost my voice. I was sweating. I done kicked the chair over. That's how mad I was. Like it was just, and I felt like I told them, bro, we could have stayed at home. Like after that first game, I told them we could have stayed at home. We could stay in Houston because we come out here, y'all act like y'all know how to play basketball. Now after I made that speech, some of them kids, they was like, all right, let's go and get it. Some of them didn't. But that's just, that's where I'm at in life, man. I just want a team. Sometimes I just can sit down and just be like, I got it, Like,
I feel that. I get that for sure.
Or like, if we playing a top team, I ain't like, okay, I know my team can do it. Like, I want to have that feeling where, okay, we playing a top team. I know we finna go at it. It ain't finna be a cakewalk. That's all I want. I don't want no cakewalk. Like we play the hoops or somebody. Like we played the hoop national team the last game at Kansas City, and we went at it. I was like, bro, what was this the whole tournament? Like them kids was hooping. I'm like, some kids. Coaching is tough, bro. Like if anybody tell y'all it's easy, it can be. But sometimes you're gonna go through it. You're gonna go through a season. A goddamn season. He talking about this too, man. This in the coach. How many kids you can coach that play D1? Look, watch this. Come on.
I don't know. I'd have to.
That's crazy.
I'd have to.
Me?
Look at a list.
No. Okay, Lone Star. Never mind. Oh, if you count Lone Star, I had a couple, but AAU. I have now these A graders I just had. Now some of them can, but some of them can go play D1. But we'll see if they keep going,
You just got to stay with it.
Yeah, but to answer your question, I don't know where I see myself, what I want to do. I'm still 50-50. Like I told her, and I'm going to be honest. Like I already told Dale this, but I said, like, you my family, So I'm going to have to think about it because, just play, I've been there for so long, I mess with them. But then, I know how me and you rock. Like I said earlier, bro, we was winning. You had the 16U elite, and I had a second team, but we both was winning. Like it was nothing. Like we was beating teams. Like I beat a lot of teams I wasn't supposed to beat with that team. So I know, and then we coached alongside together. So I already know how we finna rock. But just play. It's a great organization. And Dale, their new GM at Katy, he really is invested into the kids and into the program. And I can see that now. He's trying to make it well known. And I respect him for that. So yeah, I'm about 50-50. Maybe 55-45. Maybe 60-40. But we, next couple of weeks, I'm gonna make a decision. What time is it, bro? Because I know brother is a busy man. Yeah, my shit. Brother is a busy man. So we're gonna end this right here. It feels good to be back in front of the camera. You see how I say camera? My phone right here. Got a camera now. But nah, I appreciate you being on here. When this come out, it might be after his birthday. So I'm gonna tell you happy birthday right now, brother.
Appreciate it, dog.
I'm gonna tell you happy birthday now. You know, he getting old. We both getting old.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I'll see y'all next time. I'm back on this grind. So y'all gonna get a lot more episodes. I got a lot of great people coming on. So yeah, man. So I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Peace.